This is Josh again from the future. If you've seen the previous video about the photo shoot that went wrong, in this video about the guilt of starting or purchasing new equipment, there's going to be a cut that where the original tangent was for the photo shoot. That plays into the guilt that I'll talk about in this video. So I made a little intro to that video to explain that, and I'm making an intro in this video to explain this so that everything makes sense. Alright, so I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I showed a little bit of footage about some of the lens options I was looking into. So yesterday I actually pulled the trigger on that and bought the Vivitar vintage lens, like a 28mm, and I'm hoping, because I think it's going to be for like a full frame sensor, that it doesn't crop too bad for my APS-C camera. I had to buy an adapter as well, so that was roughly a total of like $60. Found the lens for about 20 some, and plus like shipping, it's like 30 something dollars on eBay. And I got a decently priced adapter. I was trying to go like really low on the adapter, because I don't know why you got to spend $30-50 to put a lens on a different kind of camera. I think it's just ridiculous. But what I want to talk about today is, as I was journaling about this, and I was thinking like how guilty I felt in making that purchase. I felt bad because I didn't have a whole lot of money to work with. I put a little bit of money to the side from a wedding that I have coming up. The client had paid me like well in advance. So I had some money from that over the months I've been purchasing equipment. Some of the equipment, a lot of the equipment I have now that's really helping me out, it's mainly the lights and stuff, came from funding from that project. And I still had a little bit saved to the side because I was trying to be smart. You don't want to spend all your money in one place. You don't want to spend it all at once. So with that being in the picture, I got money from that, but I gave it a full refund. And then just not having a whole lot of money set aside for the film business at the moment, going back to this original video, I just felt bad about the lens purchase. But two things I thought about. For one, I am like struggling to go without a wider angle lens. I think I talked about this yesterday. As I'm shooting these events, I'm shooting these different videos, like I need a more wide open aperture lens that's a wide angle. And so no matter what, it's the one piece of the puzzle that I'm missing right now that is pretty crucial to the type of videos that I'm in line to shoot. And then for two, and this is kind of the thing I wanted you to kind of get from this, there are times where you just have to invest in yourself. And I'm sure that's something you might have heard before. I watched several videos that talked about it, and you know, it's easy to say that, invest in yourself, pour money into your film business. It's not always feasible. When you think about the kind of equipment that you need, yeah, dude, that bill racks up really quick. When you think about the kind of camera that's going to actually suffice your needs, you think about the set of lenses you want to purchase, the different lights out there. It costs a lot. But what I'm working on doing is focusing on trying to just save some of my personal money to the side. My wife and I, as we're sort of transitioning into this new season, specifically for me trying to phase out of my day job into this film business. Um, I have what's called a sinking fund. So that's something that will be a way for me to kind of save some money to the side, kind of rack up some extra cash so that I have funds to purchase my next set of camera equipment. It's one of those things that may take a little bit of time depending on how much you can afford to set to the side. But when you think about the different advice they put out there, like paying yourself first, saving like 10% of your paycheck, putting that in a savings account. If you can do stuff like that, if you can manage that, absolutely do it. But also be intentional about what you're saving up for. As I'm kind of moving along, I may end up doing a video going through my Notion dashboard for the film business, because there are several pages within that have really helped navigate this journey as a whole, including having a sort of a equipment list, like a sort of wish list that has the pricing, that has the level of priority that as far as like I'm purchasing this first and then that later. I have things like that, so I have goals to reach. So I'll probably put out a video with all of that later down the road. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.